Welcome, guys. This is our first DJ Confessions with DJ T-Rockk.
How you guys doing?
DJ T-Rockk, go ahead, tell them where you're from, how long you've been DJing, and all that wonderful stuff.
Thank you. I've been DJing for pretty much about 10 years. I actually originated in St. Croix, the Virgin Islands. The two main genres I like to play when it comes to music is soca and dancehall. Mainly, of course, because while I was growing up, those were the two main genres I actually listened to. Again, I do, of course, play some, hip hop, R&B, Latin music. I'm, well-rounded, but my main focus is always on soca and dancehall. So.
Wonderful. So we're going to talk about some sensitive stuff today. So we just want to say this is just our opinions, and we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. We're not here to hurt anybody's feelings. We're just trying to create a dialogue, between us, the DJs, and you, the patrons of any party, not just us.
Right.
We're speaking actually on behalf of DJs all over from whatever background.
Yes.
All right. And our topic today. Oh, by the way, we're at Boots and Badges here today. This Boots and Badges is sponsoring this video, I guess. So that's where we're at. Go ahead, I'll put a link in the description so you can see where we're at. There's parties. We have parties over here and whatnot. So main topics is requests, making requests. So I'll just let you talk. People making requests to the DJ.
As a DJ coming from behind the table.
Behind the table, yeah.
When certain requests are actually being made, certain patrons, of course, when they make the requests, when the DJ does, go ahead and play that request for you, whether it's, 5, 10, 15 minutes, after you made that request, certain patrons don't give that energy to when that song is actually being played. They're either still sitting down at the table or they're still at the bar, drinking, whatever the case may be. Again, coming from behind the table, not only are we actually playing, but of course we're looking. Our eyes are looking to everybody who's actually partying, because we want to make sure that when we're playing the music, you guys are enjoying yourselves. That's
our job is to cater for you.
For
at
you.
the end of the day, as always.
Exactly. So if you come to us and we're, of course, making ends meet to try to play that song for you, and we don't see that energy from you, it kind of puts a hinder on us. Like, okay, well, you requested a song and you're not dancing, you're not pumping or doing whatever. It kind of leaves a little bit of a cloud over our heads. So
we do want you to make requests. We definitely do, because it makes our job easier.
Right.
In a sense. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? It gives us an idea. If we're going into a party and we don't know the crowd for or we're going into a venue for the first time and we don't have any background knowledge or whatever, the request actually helps us as DJs to figure out where your guys' head is at.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Now, another thing on that as well too is, of course, there are certain scenarios where we might not have that song for you. Now, just be mindful that even though we don't have that song, we'll try to actually find something else
related to
close to it.
Yeah.
But that same song that you did request, it goes in our head. That way, for the next time, we go and do our research and we get that song for you. Because our main thing is, again, of course, we have thousands and thousands of songs, but we need to do our homework to know what's out there for you guys and what you guys want to enjoy. So when you request that song and we don't have it for you, trust me, we're going back and actually looking for that song and get it, so that the next time if you do come and request it, we got it for you. Because we want to make sure that you're happy.
That's what a good DJ would do, especially if you're doing something consistently. Like, say if you have a gig every week, you come back that next week, that DJ better have that song. Yeah. Or as a DJ, you better have that song ready in your back pocket, just in case they come back and request it again. Boom, you have it. And then boom, you just stepped up your reputation. People like you more. Business flows. Right? What else you want to talk about on the subject?
So let's talk about, I guess you want to call it like the inappropriate time to request a song?
Yeah.
Something like that. Now, it's more along the lines of when you do make that request, and you come and you tell the DJ, hey, I'm leaving in 10 minutes. Can you play this song? it kind of puts a little hindrance. Again, it puts a cloud on the DJ because, again, he may have like a little flow going, and because you're about to leave in 10 minutes,
He has to change his flow.
You're kind of forcing him to actually change it, request our song, just so that you could end up leaving. So I would definitely say if you're going to put in those requests, put them ahead of time. Enjoy the party. If you have to go, by all means, go ahead, whatever. But don't place it so much of a burden on that DJ to actually have to play that song just for you within 5-10 minutes because you are actually going to be leaving. So that's all I'll say on that.
And most people who do that will know us. They know us personally, whether friends or family. They'll know us. And hey, I'm about to leave. Can you please play that song? Just keep that in mind. Exactly what he said. Keep in mind that if we have a flow going, keep that in mind on what you request, what song you're gonna request.
Now, if it's at the end of the party, where again, most parties here in Tampa close at 3:00.
Yep.
So if it's at the end of the party at 3:00 or 2:55 or whatever the case may be, of course it's appropriate because guess what? We're about to leave in the next 5 to 10 minutes,
Exactly.
or at least pack up. So of course that time is appropriate. But if it's early, again, a club is closing at 3:00 and you're about to leave at like 1:30 or whatever the case may be, and you want to request that song because you're about to leave. If the DJ is thinking where it might not be in his flow, then don't necessarily get too upset if he doesn't play it.
Don't get mad.
If it's in his flow, then by all means he'll play it, and of course you got your song for you. You could leave if you still feel like you want to. But again, we just want to touch base on that part of it at least.
And I guess just to summarize on DJs, yes, we know you don't like requests majority of the time, but take those requests and learn from those requests because it will at the end of the day make you a better DJ. Because you're building your library, you're building your crates. It would help you,
Exactly.
And on the patron side, just be mindful of what you're requesting, pretty much. All right, DJs learn from requests. Patrons, be mindful. Try to think like a DJ before you go request a song. Fair enough. All right. Next topic. Soca music in Tampa. First of all, your thoughts. Are we behind? Are we ahead? I personally think we're behind. I think majority of DJs here in Tampa think that, we know we're behind, right? Because I feel like when we get new music and we play it for the people, people don't know it, or you don't get the crowd reaction from it. And what do you think is the cause of that? How do you think people is listening to their new music? Or what can we do to bring the new music up forward in a set instead of waiting to the last hour of the party to bust it?
Well, what I would say on regarding that is, for us, it's more of us to actually introduce a song to them.
Exactly.
So we got to actually tell the patrons, hey, this is a brand new song, brand new rhythm. Make sure you stay up to date on this because this is going to be a big hit, whatever the case may be. Because again, some certain patrons rely on the DJ to get the new songs.
Yep.
That's how they get it. So if they're not aware of, this is an actual new song versus a song that they never heard and that song that has been played, came out like 4 or 5 years ago, they're not going to know the difference.
They're not going to know the difference at all.
Because it's new to them.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that it's new to the industry. It's just maybe new to them. So what I would say, again, is for us to actually make sure we're introducing it, basically saying, hey, this is brand new from 2018. The artist is X, Y, and Z. The name of the song is X, Y, and Z, so forth. Keep it real smooth and real short.
Yep.
Because you don't want to go into a long introduction because you're going to bore the patron.
Exactly.
Because they're going to be like, well, okay, I don't need to listen to what the whole backstory is of this song is, Just tell me, okay, it's brand new. Okay, it came out when? All right, cool.
Exactly.
Thank you. One thing I would definitely say is the use of YouTube, SoundCloud, of course, your radio stations, Pandora, Rhythm Roots Radio. Again, there's within the Tampa industry, Tampa locally, we have 88.5 on Sundays.
Yep.
So definitely
Angela B,
use those
you're welcome.
avenues. Use those avenues. Not only the DJs to get your music fix. So.
And I think also we like, I know I'm behind sometimes on mixes and stuff like that, which is another reason why Tampa is behind on soca music, because either people don't know whose SoundCloud to follow for the new music, and especially like if you want to play new music in Tampa, push out the new music in a CD or SoundCloud or something before you go try that in a party. And I'm guilty of maybe not producing that much mixes ahead of time. So that way when you go to the party, people have listened to your CD on the way to the party, and now they know the tune. You know, so I think that will help Tampa get up to date. Is definitely follow on the DJ perspective, Tampa DJs need to get up on their mixes. I'm guilty of it, so I'll say that.
I think as a whole, we all are guilty of that. We all are guilty. Because for me personally, what I do is when I'm doing my homework, I listen to other DJs remixes.
Yep.
I download them and I actually listen to those songs. That way I'm like, oh, okay, well, this song is, or this rhythm or whatever the case would be is hit.
Yeah.
Now, here's how I do it. I'm going to give a little bit of a secret of how I do it as a DJ. Because again, this is DJ Confessions.
Make sure you subscribe for more secrets. Go ahead, bust your secret to keep up to date with music.
So the way I actually do it is I will go onto different websites where it can be and download at least about 3 to 4 mixes. It could be all-inclusive mix, meaning it's different genres being played. It could be just a dancehall mix, or it could be a soca mix. And what I do is I listen to all 3 of them, and I take, because again, each DJ has a different, style of playing. Mm-hmm. But if you listen to all 3 of the mixes and you hear a consistency in certain songs, there's your point right there. You're like, oh, okay. For example, the 2 a.m. project rhythm for soca music, Splinters, the Patrice Roberts, Like It Like This, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. If I listen to 3 or 4 soca mixes from different DJs, each one has that rhythm, guess what? That's a big rhythm. Mm-hmm, those are big songs. I'm going to incorporate that into my actual mixes when I'm playing for you guys, or when I do a mix myself too. So again, just some useful tips for when it comes to you guys as patrons, or even DJs as well too. Because us as DJs, we're students of the music. We need to actually make sure we keep up to date with the music, not necessarily just going and just downloading every single song that comes out. Because of course we need to have that that library, but at the same time, when we play it for you guys may not know it, because it may not have been played on whatever mixes or whatever radio stations or whatever the case may be. So that's a little bit of a tip. And
that could go for any genre of music. So if you're a Latin DJ, listen to 3 other Latin DJs that you might have looked up to. I mean, every DJ has somebody they look up to,
right?
As far as a DJ, so get your top 3 DJs, listen to their mixes, figure out what's hot. Another good thing too is when you make your own mixes. I know what I listen to is like, all right, what songs that they didn't play that I might have liked, that brings my flavor to it, because I have a different, like, I love my groovy, you know what I'm saying? I love power too. Power's the thing right now, or becoming back to be a thing now. But I love my groovy. I love my warm-ups, because I've been warming up parties ever since the beginning.
Right.
So that's my flavor. So if you hear 3 mixes and none of those mixes play the song that's new that you like, that's an opportunity.
You could interject
that into your mix.
Again, you're putting your flavor on your specific mix. So when you go into whatever parties that you're playing, and again, this is mindful for the patrons as well too, because when they hear your mix, they're more getting accustomed to other songs, not just the same old songs that they've been playing over and over and over again. They actually can be able to hear other songs that are actually really good songs as well too.
Yep. So, speaking about like good songs, it's a good place to listen to good songs. Rhythm Roots Radio. Shout out to DJ Marlon. I have a show every Monday, It's called Mashup Mondays. You can listen to one of them right there if you want to. And I'll put a link in the description for the app. And you can listen to it anywhere in the world. So this applies to everybody.
Yeah.
All right. So soca music in Tampa. I think that applies to the whole of Florida, as a matter of fact.
Well,
yeah.
Well, when we say soca music in Tampa, of course, you could take that what we just said and apply it to all genres as well too.
Yep.
And you could take it, everywhere, because it will apply to everybody as well too. So I could be assured that a lot of other DJs out there, they kind of do probably the same thing as well too. Find out, okay, hey, what's really popping out there? They may go listen to a certain particular beat and think that it's actually popping to them, but then they might actually go do a little bit more homework and be like, oh, well, maybe it's not that popular or not that popping as what they actually thought it would be. So they'll probably go back and actually do some more research and find other songs as well too.
Yeah.
So.
And know your demographic, guys. DJs know your demographic. Study the crowd, and figure out what to play. It's not just about busting who could bust the new tune first. It's not about that. Yeah. You just need to know your demographic, know who you're playing for. And to close the book on soca music in Tampa, to close that book, let's make more mixes. Guys, you have I told you about Rhythm Roots Radio. I plugged that in. But even as patrons, make sure you follow. You can follow us. I'll put link to the description of our pages. Like I said, we're going to be up to date. We're going to be more consistent with our mixes now.
Yes.
At least I'll set my goal to be at least 3 mixes per year. 1 mix for the beginning of the year, which is coming out soon, by the way. 1 mix for in the middle, summertime, and 1 before Miami.
I want to try at least about 4 mixes. I want to give you guys at least a mix every 3 months.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. So right now we're in March.
Yeah, I'll specifically talk about soca, but yeah, like obviously.
For me, what I want to do is because the previous mixes that I've actually made, again, because since our team is such a vast team that we have so many people who actually could play different genres as well too. So I was mainly trying to focus my mixes on dancehall. Dancehall. Because again, that's what I actually play as well too. So what I'm going to try to do is not try. What I am going to do for you guys.
DJ Confessions, guys. DJ Confessions.
This is what I'm going to do for you guys. I'm going to start making not only just dancehall mixes, but I'm going to make dancehall, soca, Latin, Afrobeats. I'm going to make all of that as well too. Because again, this is the only way you could actually get the music, enjoy the music, and at the same time
practice it. Put it in practice.
Yeah, of course.
And put it into rotation.
It's going to be into rotation as well too, because unless you guys hear it, then when we do play it in the club, you're not going to know it. So that's how we actually need to get that out to you guys. And again, we're not just basing it off of our mixes. Like we said, use YouTube, SoundCloud, Pandora. Use all those different avenues. If you're sitting on at work, just plug in and just go to YouTube or go to SoundCloud or whatever case may be, and just sit down at work and just listen to some music. Driving home from work, driving on a Saturday afternoon, whatever case may be, same thing. So.
And DJs, if let's say some patrons are maybe don't have the time to do it. So if as a DJ you did your research, you did your homework, you want to try to bust some 2018, make sure you announce it properly. Don't go overboard. Announce what you're gonna do, and like we said earlier, watch your crowd. If it's not reacting, you better have a backup plan for that, and change your routine. Right. But yeah, so the last thing I want to talk about, as of the time of this video, it's early March of 2018. So what's your favorite? What's your favorite tunes? Could be anything. Obviously, we're probably going to say some soca tunes. But what's your favorite tunes right now, as of early March 2018?
Hello. How you doing?
Hello by Kess.
Hello.
Hello by Kess. Okay.
Of course. No. In all seriousness, especially within soca, the new songs that came out, even though they are all groovy songs, they are some really big bangers. So, of course, everybody knows Hello. Everybody knows Splinters as well too.
Oh yeah.
You play Splinters in a dance. Woo! Wow. Year of Love, you know, of course, everybody knows that. You know, the Soca Monarch as well too. Again, 3-time Soca Monarch for Young Voice. Did I say Young Voice? I meant Voice.
Voice.
There's 2 voices.
Yeah, there
Young
is 2
voice
voices.
and there's Voice. So
I think he's now one voice.
Yeah, he's one voice now. Yeah, he's no longer Young Voice. He's one voice now. Yeah.
Next year he might be something else. Shout out to One Voice. Big up.
So yeah, I mean, those are of course my favorite songs I love to play, and you can see it when I'm actually playing it behind the DJ booth. I actually get energized when I'm playing those songs.
Even on the
myself.
sidelines, like
Yeah,
me and him will be in a party and Splinters come on. All I feel is
Splinters.
I'm there too. But I always look at T-Rockk because I know that's his jam. Ever since I came back from Uber Soca Cruise, and you saw that video taken, I think that had something to do with it too, because you didn't go to Uber Soca Cruise, and when that song came out, that was like it made you feel like you were there, kind of thing. And I think that's why he likes that song so much. It is a wicked tune. It's one of my favorites as well.
But to top it all off, I mean, those are some of my favorites. But my absolute most favorite song for 2018 is a song from my homeland.
Oh.
If you guys don't know this song, this is by Kylo. Again, rest in peace, Kylo. This is called, again, this is on, what's that rhythm? It's a Latin rhythm, Meandra rhythm, I think it is. That's the name of the actual
Meandra or Maestro?
No, it's Meandra.
Meandra, okay.
But the actual song is called Big Jam. So, he always asks the question, where you going? And your response is, Big Jam. Where you going? Big Jam. So when you see that song comes on, again, big up my whole VI family. When you hear that song, of course, everybody knows. What's the question? Where you going? Where we going? Big Jam.
Big Jam.
So again, rest in peace, Kylo. Many blessings to you, man. So
anyway, I should have that song rolling in the background by now. So so thank you, T-Rockk. Big up.
Thank you, brother.
Tune in next time. Make sure you subscribe, leave your comments, voice your opinions, because like I said, we're here to learn from each other. Subscribe for more videos. You can check out T-Rockk. Do you know your handles?
I know you T-Rockk at live.com is my email address. You can check me out at T-Rockk Freedom Sounds online, Facebook.
Instagram?
Instagram is T-Rockk FSI.
And you have your own SoundCloud?
Yes,
as well too.
To support T-Rockk as well too. T-Rockk Freedom Sounds on SoundCloud.
Yeah. If you type in one of our names in Freedom Sounds, you're bound to get us. You'll know the logo.
Oh, and, by the way, just for spelling purposes, that's 2 Ks at the end for rock.
Oh, yes.
And T-ROCKK.
For all your promoters out there, too. You know, get our names right. That could be another topic. If you have any suggestions for topics, please write them in a comment below. We'll greatly appreciate it. We'll probably get to it for our next DJ. I think our next guest, well, we do have a lot of guests. We have, I have Dean lined up. DJ Dean.
Yeah, we're going to reach out to the whole Tampa Bay community.
We're not just Tampa community. Well, I guess that's the end of our show. Yeah, so
Whopper, mother.
Yeah, but no. But yeah, we do have a.
You see, that's in the song right there. You see, that's in Big Jam. Kylo says, "Man, Whopper," because Whopper is a power station back home. And at times they actually cut the power for no particular reason whatsoever. So all of a sudden the power went out for us here, the light power, and that would be a perfect part for it.
I'm trying to fix it.
Man, whop up, mother.
I'll do a temporary fix right here. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We got Dean, Super Chris. Who else I had lined up? We got our own X Factor. Young Spice will eventually come on and say something. That's gonna be a dangerous show because me and Young Spice voices our opinion very,
no, don't
very
give
strongly.
Don't give him any.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe. Catch you guys on the next video. Later.
Again, see you guys. Thank you.